Hello, how you guys doing? Welcome back today. Today I am doing another Thrice video. It's called Scavengers. I have no idea what this is about. It should be fun though. I'm very interested. I haven't done a Thrice video in a little while, probably a couple weeks or so. So thought I'd come back in and keep my Thrice viewers happy. I always look out for you. And so let's just get into this. After I just finished up cleaning up a bunch of dirt, but a bunch of cats left all over the bathroom. Unrelated. All right.
Overhead are those angels or vultures, heavy wings and the hum of decay. Receive and hover, skew and smother the light of day. Oh, every word is a dissonant whisper. They've got you wearing a smile like a mask, and all you're left with is every question you're scared to ask.
Okay, you know what? Where's my phone? Where is it? Hold on. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look up some lyrics real quick because I can sort of hear what he's saying, but sometimes, it can be difficult. I should have done this before I started the video, but whatever. We're here now. Let's make do with what we have, alright? So, because I want to get into these lyrics. I always like getting into Thrice lyrics, and I should have come prepared for this. All right, here we go. We found it. And also, they don't use subtitles, so you know. Wait, didn't I just type that? Hold on. Wait. Okay, here it says. It says that first verse was, overhead are those angels or vultures, heavy wings in the hum of decay. They seethe and hover, skew and smother the light of day. Every word is a dissonant whisper. They've got you wearing a smile like a mask. And all you're left with is every question you're scared to ask. I will find you in the black light of that cold, dry land. Never mind who held you last night. Come and come and take my hand. So this first verse is very interesting. It sets up this premise, this idea of wondering if the thing above you, first and foremost, like you see the wings flying above you, and you're wondering, is that something that's coming to help me, being the angels, or something that's coming to tear me apart? The vultures, like the ambiguity of the thing in the distance of what may possibly be. Because around you, because like you see the wings, but there's also a sense of death, decay, dying, things degenerating, so to speak. So, it brings out that uncertainty. And also the line, like they seethe and hover, skew and smother the light of day. Like basically, they're overhead so much, so many, that it basically blots out the sun. You can't even see through how many there are. And it's like they're hovering and waiting, but you're unsure of what your fate will be. And then it's like every word is a dissonant whisper. They've got you wearing a smile like a mask. And so basically, I take that as like, it's kind of like very simple, kind of straightforward. Like, every word is like something that's hushed, spoken in undertones, something that's not really supposed to be heard, kind of. And they've got you wearing a mask. They compare a smile to a mask, and you're basically trying to put on a front like you're okay, but there's so much doubt and questioning in you, but you don't want to ask it because you don't want to seem unsure or maybe unfaithful or questioning the nature of what's happening around you, even though it may seem off. And then he says, like, I will find you in the black light of that cold, dry land, never mind who held you last. Basically, like, I take that as, like, even at your worst, I will be there to find you, to help you out, regardless of what happened before, regardless of what the person before me did. I'm the one who's here now, and I'm the one who will save you, so to speak. But let's keep going.
Every tether is tangled and twisted. They slowly sever your heart from the whole. Iron shackles, hungry jackals with eyes like coal. Oh, underfoot as you steal past the gallows, brittle branches or pieces of gold. Feel your chest heave. Are you ready to come back home?
Okay, so now let's get into the second verse here. Because every tether is tangled and twisted, they slowly sever your heart from the whole. Iron shackles, hungry jackals with eyes like coal. Now this is very interesting because every tether is tangled and twisted. Like, tether, the things that tie you to something, the things that connect one thing to another, they're distorted, they're not right. I take tethers as like the thing that kind of holds you together, the thing that's holding you to what you feel, maybe what you believe. But the things that are holding you there are not in the right order. They're all distorted. They're wrong. And also these twisted tethers, they're twisting, and as they twist, they slowly sever your heart from the whole. Basically taking the essence that makes you you, the thing that makes up, the soul of you, and slowly like removing it from yourself. Basically, slowly like taking away your sense of self, your sense of understanding, your sense of being, so to speak. Everything that makes you you, if it slowly takes that away from you. And then, like we said, the iron shackles, hungry jackals with eyes black. Like iron shackles, I think that like, you're being kind of held in place. You're being, literally pulled down to where you can't move. And either it's like holding you down while you're being approached by these hungry jackals, or it's also being compared to jackals with eyes like coal, these ever approaching like beasts, or these beasts that are meant to devour you, that are going to destroy you, and there's nothing behind those eyes. Like, they're empty, they're soulless, and they wish to take that essence from you because they're possibly empty inside themselves. And what's interesting is I'm thinking about how the video in relation to the lyrics of the song and the symbolism of the video. Like, here's this guy being led into this secret, almost like eyes wide shut kind of party situation, if you know what I mean. And the girl, who arguably is his girlfriend, is trying to keep him from going in, but ultimately she couldn't stop him from, I guess, succumbing to his lesser nature, or his internal devil, so to speak, which I guess the party and the people with the mask represent, because their faces are skewed. You can't see them, and you can't identify, maybe the danger that lies underneath, even though everything around you is sending up red flags. And ultimately, her coming in there to get him, he was being sucked into that world, sucked into that mentality, but she was there to pull him back out, to remind him of the things that he had in life, the joy, which I think kind of ties into the flashes of them happy together, and that like he felt lost, but then she brings him back to understanding, that feeling that where his heart is and who he is, whereas the party and the people around him represent those trying to suck that life out of him.
In the black light of that cold, dry land. Never mind who held you last night. Come and take my hand. I will find you in the black light of that cold, dry land. Never mind who held you last night. Come and take my hand.
And then even better, like the idea of, before you close this out, like look at this house, beautiful, suburban looking house, very, classic, like very white, which is like, can be symbolized as something pure, something inviting, something serene. But inside there's something much darker going on, something much more sinister in nature. And I think that kind of plays back into like the whole like overhead, is that like angels or vultures? Like, is that something that's going to save me or something that's going to kill me? But then again, if you look at certain ideas of what an angel isn't always going to be there to save you either, not necessarily, depending on what angel it is and what's being sent after you. So in some sense, the angel may be no different than the vulture. And like the outer appearance of the house, which is something white, pristine, pure, clean, but inside it's something dark and sinister. But the outside would not necessarily lead you to think that. But no, yeah, that's pretty much what I think about it. I like this song though; it's a pretty awesome song. But Thrice never disappoints me, not so far anyway. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Do you think there's something that I missed? Let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, alright? Peace.